Hi everybody, I am Sagarika and I'm back again with TVS FYI Season 1. Today's topic is how to corner better. Now we all know that cornering can be one of the most exciting parts of riding a motorbike, but it can also be a little tricky किनभने धेरै भन्दा धेरै accidents-हरु यही reason-ले पनि हुन्छ. Now this can happen when riders try to corner faster by increasing their lean angle with wrong body position or even by applying the throttle before the apex. For more information, we are now headed to Iron Monk Garage.
Hello, I'm Kalash Tuladhar from Iron Monk Works. Today we're going to be talking about how to corner better. 5 tips to improve your cornering skills is to remember that when you sit on the bike, you need to place your 2 fingers on the brake lever and use the clutch lever only when needed. So how far you can lean your motorcycle depends on the geometry of your tires and your motorcycle. The lean angle is defined by the curvature of the tire. Once you take your motorcycle to the maximum angle that is allowed by your tires, the next thing that will limit your lean angle is the foot pegs. If you have higher set foot pegs, then your lean angle will be greater. But if your foot pegs are low towards the ground, then you might not be able to lean as much as other motorcycles. So you have to keep that in mind so that once your foot pegs are near the ground, it doesn't hit the road and cause an accident. The second tip is to learn how to counter-steer your motorcycle. Counter-steering is called counter-steering because it is counterintuitive to how you normally turn. When we normally turn a bike, we push the handlebars towards where you want to go. But in counter-steering, you push opposite to the direction that you want to go. And when applying pressure to the opposite side of the handlebar, the bike leans towards the direction that you want to go. So that takes a little bit of practice to master, and it vastly improves your cornering skills. The third tip to understanding how to corner better is to know where to pick your line. As most roads in Nepal we're familiar with, we have to know how the curves start and end so that you know exactly where to pick your best line so that you can have your optimum cornering levels. In order to corner better, you need to be focused on the road and know where to enter the turn and where to exit the turn so that you can anticipate when to apply your brakes and when to change gears so that you're not doing braking or changing gears in the middle of the turn, which can cause your motorcycle to slip away from the turn and cause an accident. When you're picking a line is to know that your tires are very grippy and your suspension system is at its optimum performance. When you enter a turn, throttling and choosing gears is very important. You have to know how to adjust your throttle and your gear when you enter and exit the turn. So while entering a corner, you need to slow down to the maximum possible speed of the turn allowed. In order to do that, you need to drop your gears by 1 or 2 gears and then steadily apply the front brake. Once you enter the turn, you should not be changing gears and applying the front brake. If your bike moves away from the line that you have picked, you need to slightly apply the rear brake so that your bike will go back into line. And then once you are away from the apex of the turn, you can start applying throttle and increasing your speed. Once you've properly exited the corner, you can change gears and increase your speed. The 5th tip is to safely corner on roads. You have to remember that the roads are filled with big vehicles and a lot of people don't follow lanes, so that you need to be careful when you enter and exit turns. You need to anticipate vehicles coming into your lane at any time, so you need to be prepared. You also need to remember that our roads are not properly built, so that there might be dirt, potholes and a lot of debris that can cause mishandling while in a corner. Always make sure that you're aware of your surroundings, what's coming in front of you and what you might have to anticipate on a blind turn. Okay, so with these tips, I hope you can learn how to corner better. All the best. Thank you.
Well, I hope this was a really informative episode for all of you. Make sure that you stay tuned because we still have so many more episodes coming up. Till then, ride safe, take care and bye-bye.